and 50-cent call.
A 50?
Yep.
Uh, yeah, you about to get money.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Pat got in at 50. Sh- Sheesh.
Yeah. Snipers. 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 So that's what I got for all the stocks that we had on the chat for the weeklies. But now it is a good time to jump in if anybody wants to do the participation, so that way you get a little practice and we can see what you're watching as well.
Oh, Lakia already said she'll do it.
Word. All right, hold on. Let me return to the.
That was an hour ago, and I ain't forget, nigga.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I did change the ticker though. I was going with AMAT because I had a note in my notebook to come back to it because it looks like a Head and Shoulders is forming, but I know MU has earnings and I'm in a play. So my decision point was pretty much kind of tomorrow as to whether or not I was going to close out this play. So I would love to get your feedback on MU. So I think I'm going to flip the screen over because I'm on my phone.
I love charting off my phone. That's how I learned how
You
to
can't
chart.
chart off the phone. I know I've heard you say that, but I can't chart off the phone. Can you see? Can you see my
Yeah,
chart?
yeah, we can see it.
Okay. All right. So what information do you want me to share? I'm in a 4:30 call.
Oh,
The call expires, don't quote me. I think it's June actually. I would have to flip back over on the other screen, but yeah, I think the call is June, but for sure it's 4:30. Um, and this is what I'm currently looking at. I haven't updated this at all, but this is where I'm at. So I saw the double bottom action, which gave me a little bit of hope because this play had been down for a minute. So I'm hoping that yeah, we can get back going based on what I see. So you still
what
have
was
the
your
50.
entry?
Oh, what was my entry? So this is Fidelity. I don't know how y'all find y'all stuff so fast. I have to go back through like my orders and actually look at the entry because I don't have that written down either.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, you just
but
go
I
to. Sorry, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Nope, I was gonna say when I entered this, it was at least a month ago, maybe yeah, about a month or so ago, when things were
Oh,
actually going good.
about a month ago.
Yeah.
So, um,
Yeah, I don't know if
because
it'll
you go
let
to
me.
Fidelity and then you go to positions, but
Oh,
because your entry matters more than anything when it comes to contracts,
okay.
then you'll be able to know, like, because I look at gamma a lot, so, and that's just going to speed up how much you make. It's going to increase your delta. So knowing when you
Okay, hang on.
enter is very important.
All right, hang on. Let's stick this back up for a second.
Motherfucker,
So you're
so like.
not looking at the wall. Um, okay, so July 17th is actually the expiration date. And
I have a feeling. Are you down on that play?
I'm down 10%.
Figure
Yeah,
you.
I was down more than that, which is why I was like contemplating getting out before earnings. So it bounced back pretty good running up to earnings. And tomorrow's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm probably going to go ahead and close it,
Mhm.
whether I'm in profit or not at that point. But I know I still have time. I just know that earnings hasn't necessarily been working the way that it would normally work. So even if they crush earnings, it may run up and it might shoot back down the way things have been going. So
You got till July.
I do.
I
Yep.
I believe you entered at 420, like around 420. You said for about a month ago. It
Yeah,
had to
let me
be
find it.
around that area. And you're up. I mean, you're down 10%. You didn't get in on a pullback. You got in when it was in
Probably
its
200.
continuance phase.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Rams was just saying. So you should have had. Let me see your screen.
Oh, let me go back. I was trying to find the exact entry for you.
When the stock is going up and we want to get in while it's going up, we have to wait because you never know when it's going to pull back to take its breather and you want to enter in the exhaustion phase while it's taking its breather. When it's consolidating and forming its base is when we start to look for an entry. But what happens is when we see it run up, it does something to our mind and makes us feel like we might miss the move. I feel like you entered when it was going up. But to June, it's
July.
March. Oh, July, March.
Yeah.
It's March. Uh, and the strike. What was the strike again?
430.
430. Your contract, it'll show you your break even price as well. That's
Yep.
that's you know your break even?
I don't know it off the top
Okay,
of my head.
gotcha.
No.
This needs to break. What level is that? At 437. Yeah, it's kind of it'll be hard to help you because the break even and then your entry, but your entry I'm pretty sure is here. It's just this area right here that we're in. It's been rejecting since January 28th of 2026. This area right here is where liquidity gets snatched to the downside. And then how our candle closed on the daily, if you look at the daily chart, the candle from Friday is it's like last minute sellers hopped in at a crucial spot too, that 430 area, and sold it down to 426. So now it's all about waiting because this could very much pull back to 409, the 20-day moving average on the daily. Right now it has like well, it had good strength because it kept going down to that 370, 384 area, but it now needs to form a base. It needs to start holding at least the 410 area and then this 420 area. You really want to see it hold the 420 area now. That'd be nice, but it's not ready though. Based off my moving averages, it could pull back to 410 again.
Okay.
Just want to see that area hold.
Okay. Thank
But
you.
you're welcome. So let me see.
I agree. Like it just to follow up on Ab right there. If it does break that 410, 407 area, that's when you're probably gonna have to start reassessing because it might go down to 387 beyond that point, and that's gonna be a big drawdown for you. And if you can't recover by July, you're gonna lose a nice amount. So that should be your line in the sand. That should give you that warning. That level app gave you that 410. You lose that 20-day clean. You got to reassess the plan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm coming out of this tomorrow, and then we'll get back in later on a
Yeah.
pullback. That's where my head is at this point.
397 would have been your entry when you first looked at this.
I'm
And
getting ready to look.
so just go back and see why I said that when you look at this chart again. 397 for sure. Around that area.
Okay.
But this it could if MU could clear 440 though, like within a month, you're fine. You're gonna be up. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's just the environment that we're in. This is definitely, and this stock is showing you sell the rip as well. Every time it rips, it gets sold off. But that's a nice candle though, and it engulfed the last 2 weeks on the weekly.
Facts.
Thank you though